Astrology's Big Three: the Sun, Moon, and Ascendant or Rising Sign, a video created, directed, and produced by Reverend Dr. Dickie Joe Mullen. Dr. Mullen will discuss the Ascendant or Rising Sign in the birth chart and its association with the life course.
This is astrologer Dickie Joe Mullen in Orlando, Florida, coming to you with Astrology's Big Three. Things come in three. In numerology, which has a link with astrology, 3 is sometimes thought to be the perfect number. It suggests the sides of the pyramid. I relate it to the planet Jupiter, the good luck planet. But the big 3 are really the Sun, Moon, and Ascendant, or rising sign, in an individual birth chart. Horoscopes have so much detail. There are the planets, the houses, there are fixed stars, new things being discovered, the Arabic parts and asteroids. It goes on, and taking a glance at a birth chart, it's almost tempting just to take a dart and throw it and see what you hit and read that. Another astrologer suggested that one time when we were talking about how to get an astrological consultation going to help people, but yet to not lose them in all the details. And this idea of outlining the big 3 in the birth chart came to me. The big 3 give a general idea of the birth chart's message. Everything else is just filling in the details. But if you get a handle on those 3 placements in the birth chart, you'll really know what astrology says to you in essence. First of all, there's the familiar sun sign, the zodiac sign, that nearly everyone on the planet knows. This is the Earth's path around the sun. It's based on your birth date. And then this is your purpose, where you shine, how to develop the identity, to unleash potentials. It shows your fire, what you really are, how bright your fire is, and how it shines. Then there is the moon. The moon's influence is obvious. It's so close to the earth. It affects the tides, weather, human behavior, plant growth. The moon reveals your responses to daily life, emotional fulfillment, and how you can cooperate with where you begin, heredity, family background, to fulfill the self during the course of life. The ascendant or rising sign is the zodiac sign rising in the east at the time, date, and place of birth. And that's why astrologers make such a big deal about trying to get the correct birth time. I have a lot of clients saying that doesn't matter, or heaven forbid, they'll give me one time and come in, and as I have the chart set out, say, oh, it was really 8 in the morning instead of 8 at night. And I just smile and turn the wheel as well as I can to get the right ascendant. But seriously, do check the birth time. It's very easy to do, even if you think you don't know. It'll be recorded in maybe a baby book, birth certificate, hospital records. Someone in the family might remember. And it is worth the effort, because the ascendant is the physical body that we walk around in. It is how the world sees you, how you physically function and are tangible. That's the big 3, the sun, moon, and ascendant, also called the rising sign. Now, look to see which element, fire, earth, air, or water, is strongest among the big 3 with you. The water signs are Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. This points to emotional safety and having your back, being protected, figuratively speaking, imagination, creativity. The air signs are the intellect, and this is Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra. Sharing thoughts, ideas, being a free spirit, air flows freely. Earth, the material security would be Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Food, shelter, enough things, enough objects will be your focus if you have Earth strong. If your big 3 focuses on the fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Power, drive, energy, initiative are there. The sun tells you to share your use of talents to generate the world you want to live in. The moon is cooperating with the flow of daily life, and the ascendant is your primary need to connect with the world around you, heartfelt longings. Mythological archetypes were really the first astrology readings, and they can help us to get to the core needs and functions of each of these signs. After you've determined which element is strongest, and for many people it'll be more than one, but look at that, and then begin to look at the signs that the sun, the moon, and the ascendant are in. If the sun or the moon or the ascendant would happen to be Aries, this is the fighter, the pioneer, survivor, and warrior archetype, and the need is to develop independence, courage, trust in the self. If it should happen to be steadfast Taurus, the Earth Mother, sensualist, self-contained, it's to be grounded, resourceful, stable. Create something that lasts. Lots of people who enjoy becoming gardeners will be heavily Taurus. Just have found that recently. With Gemini, it's the linguist, the messenger, the reporter, interpreter, and it's communicating and learning via the exchange of ideas with others. With the sign of Cancer, the crab, it's creating intimacy, giving and receiving emotional support and nurturance. It's the empath, the protector. A lot of interest in history, genealogy can come about with the Cancer influence. Leo is the actor or the leader. It's regal, creative, the inner child, forever young and effervescent. Leo is to appreciate others as much as you appreciate and express the self. If the big three fall with the sign of Virgo, analyzing and perfection and health are accented. This is the fixer, the problem solver, detailed, oriented, helper. Libra is cooperation, sharing. Of all the zodiac signs, my Libra clients always say they dread being alone in this world. And balance and peace, restoring harmony to get along with others. The artist, lover, a counselor, advisor, legal professional, mediator, diplomat, keeper of the peace. Those are some of the roles for finding the big three if they accent the sign of Libra. Going to Scorpio, experiencing deep involvements and transformations, going beneath the surface. Here we have medical researchers, police detectives, the shamans, the perceptive ones. Anything to do with the end of this life and the beginning of another, reinventing the self, that would be Scorpio. Sagittarius, the centaur reaching toward and aiming at an ever-distant target, is seeking and exploring to find meaning in life. This is the teacher, the super salesman, a philosopher, religious figure with a note of the gypsy or bohemian beneath the surface. Lots of curiosity and a dissatisfied, restless feeling, especially early on in life, characterizes this birth sign. With Capricorn, it's to develop self-mastery in order to accomplish forward motion. The wise person or elder, the one who is the executive and who gives up the meaningless things in life for things that are deeper according to his or her viewpoint. There can be a lot of association with crystals and crystal healing and with wild tracts of nature with Capricorn strong here. Aquarius, this is the inventor, innovator, and questioning the status quo, creating and understanding new systems, ultra-modern technologies. The best computer geeks will tend to have the big three somewhere in Aquarius. There's an outsider, kind of a rebellious, either very ancient or very modern energy here, and also balancing weather and temperature extremes. Weather can really affect people. The influences of weather are akin to astrology. And for those who are very sensitive to temperature extremes and weather, the big three and how that can be a part of the life pattern can often tie in with Aquarius. Pisces is the dreamer and the visionary, the psychic, and the unifier of different ideas between this world of the next. There's poetry, there's healing, there's dance, there's an affinity for music, angels, other dimensions. Also the water. Pisces is the fish, and connections with the beach or the waterfront can be a part of finding the functionality and the way to fulfill the higher destiny. This is Dickie Jo in Orlando, Florida, wishing you harmony among the big three, and I hope this has helped you in beginning to unravel the tremendous potentials and helpful information in your birth chart.